here's something very important. And
Oh,
it
wow.
is from deadline.com. Check this out. Ooh, only one pop-up so far. Not bad.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Okay, here it is. It's entitled, uh-oh, already. First thing word I see, judge. Oh my God, geez. What
Ah,
is going on?
yeah.
What is going on with this one? Judge declines to block Paramount Skydance merger, but sets pension fund lawsuit on expedited schedule. Okay, those are all words, and I know what they all mean on their own, but I don't know what that sentence means. Melissa, can you translate for us, please?
Yeah, so apparently there's this company that's trying to slide to in between the merger and block it, cock block it. Jenny's face was hilarious. Just like, um, and saying that they have I believe it's a $13 billion cash bid for Paramount, but they didn't get it in time
Hmm.
for in in that window of time when they were, so they're suing Paramount and Skydance to block the merger because they want a chance to bid on Paramount.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the judge hasn't
Sorry, which
blocked
one
the
is
mer
which one's trying to block it or sue? Is it Redbird or is it
Redbird.
the
Yeah, Redbird's trying to block the merger between Paramount and Skydance.
got it. Okay.
right.
They were like, I
And
didn't get my money in time. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
right.
Well,
So the
It's a
judge
good bird
isn't
impression.
blocking
Thank you.
the merger, but she hasn't stopped the lawsuit. So the merger is set to go through, I believe, on March 20th.
Hmm.
So the judge has authorized the trial to go through faster than it normally would, but they may not even it may be too late anyway
Yeah, there's a
because
problem there. The
Right.
trial never ends, I heard.
Apparently.
That's what Q said.
Yeah.
well, and it's a case of Redbird's offering is like I think it was like 800 million more or something like that.
I think it
Hmm.
was five,
Then was it five? Okay, yeah. So it's
Whatever.
millions of
Around
dollars
there.
more,
Yeah.
and the concern that
billions.
is there is that yeah is that there is that Sherry Redstone. They're saying that Sherry Redstone stands to profit more from the Skydance deal than the rest of everybody who holds
Interesting.
stocks. So
Hmm.
it seems to me that there's probably some of the people who are lower stockholders who are kind of like, hey, we want a bigger piece of the pie. And maybe that's what's spurring this Redbird along.
Hmm.
Mhm. Did somebody say
Yeah.
pie? Everybody stick around because in 3 days we have Pie Day on Star Trek and Chill Live. Please
I'm
continue, Melissa.
excited.
Yeah, but my thing is they knew when the deadline was. If they
Yeah.
didn't get the
Yes.
pitch in before the deadline or the bid in before the deadline,
Hmm.
to me, they don't have a case. They missed the deadline.
Right.
If you're turning in your homework late, you don't get full marks for it.
It's
Yeah.
You,
like
you
the
don't
boat has left the dock and you're at the come
exactly
back and pick me up. I have
Yeah.
more luggage.
Wait.
right.
So, if I understand this correctly, you're saying the starship has landed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's too late. The starship has landed.
Starship
Okay.
has landed.
Starship is
Well,
landed.
I just
I
I just
hope the
wanted
live chat got that joke. Otherwise, they're going to be like, "This guy's drunk. He's not saying anything right."
well, I just want it to go through. I want the deal to happen because I mean it's all
Yeah.
but like come on, we've had enough drama. It's well, there's been
Yeah.
Right.
enough time. Let's just move
Yeah.
forward because I mean, who's to say that the Skydance merger is going to mean more Star Trek? But what Paramount does need right now is more stability in terms
Yeah.
of
Right.
their cash flow and everything like that. And I just feel like if that has leveled out, then it opens the door for more
Hmm.
projects, not just Star Trek
And
Right.
projects, but
Right.
projects in
yeah,
general. And those of us who live in LA and work in the entertainment industry, we
for
need more
sure.
projects happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
Redbird group, who are they?
I think
Well,
they're
and
from St.
that's
Louis.
another part of, no, they're not. Uh,
That's a baseball joke.
Nice.
Yeah.
Could also said Arizona.
Mhm.
But that's another issue. And I was reading in Variety that was
Mhm.
kind of explaining it, that this is another issue with this company that's trying to put in their last minute bid, or not last minute, late bid,
Yeah.
is that they have very little track record as far as a
Yeah.
company goes.
Mhm.
They filed for chapter 11, I believe, bankruptcy at one point. And so they don't really have a lot going for them that bodes well for them as far as confidence
Yeah.
in them being able to sustain um Paramount. But
Yeah.
Skydance, on the other hand, has David Ellison, who has a big interest in Star Trek. So it
Mhm.
would be great if
Mhm.
he actually, if Skydance is the
Yeah.
one that goes ahead with this merger, because that bodes well more for Star Trek
Yeah. And they
as
have
a
concrete
franchise.
plans for Paramount as an entertainment company
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
there's also
as
a
opposed
precedence there.
to spare
Like
parts.
Skydance is
Yeah.
already working with Paramount in the
Right.
past. There's already
Mhm.
something there. It makes us Star Trek fans feel a little safer. You know,
Yeah.
like we get
Right.
nervous if Redbird is buying Paramount, we're like, well, what does that mean? Are you going to strip it
Mhm.
and sell it for parts? It's kind of
Exactly.
like if you
Exactly.
have, it's
And
kind
that
of
was
like,
a proposal at one point.
Yeah.
right. And
There was
so,
a
for
Yeah.
company that wanted to
example,
do that.
I had a
Sony.
67 Mustang back in the day
Mhm.
when I was a kid, and it always broke, and I always had to fix it, but it was really fast and really cool and really loud. And then, like with everything, at some point it broke one too many times. I was like, I've had it with you.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to sell it, but I really cared about the car.
Mhm.
So I sold it to a friend of mine who worked at a car shop, owned his own car shop, and he fixed it up and raced it because he was also a car racer. So he fixed it up in a way that was better than
Cool.
ever. And it made me so
Oh,
happy that
Nice.
it went to a
Yeah.
good home. And this is kind of
yeah.
like how we feel about Star Trek. We're like, if it's being sold, we want it to be sold somewhere where we
Yeah.
trust that could
Right.
take care of it at the worst and make it better than ever at
Yeah.
best. We
Yeah.
don't want to sell it to some stranger on Craigslist. No, no,
Yeah,
no offense to
Right.
exactly.
Craigslist. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
or some stranger that isn't even like a stranger. It's like a group of strangers who have just pooled their
Ew.
money together. Like,
In a dark alley.
what are they
Ugh.
gonna do to your car? They're just gonna like
Right.
pass it
I've
around.
donated a kidney for this
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, so our friend Arg Scott has joined the live chat just in time.
Hey.
Welcome. So, and the Trek reviewer. Hello, the Trek reviewer.
Nice.
Okay, so it sounds like all positive signs here, and us Star Trek fans that are worried about what this might mean and are
Mhm.
hoping for
Mhm.
and rooting for something that cares about Star Trek to purchase Paramount and Star Trek and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. It sounds like we're going to be happy with the end result, most likely. Is that right?
Yeah, as long as the merger goes through before the end of the trial.
Nice.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So their appeal to block the merger was unsuccessful, which is good news.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Arg Scott says, here to add some additional Canadian content.
Hey.
Hey!
Jenny
You
Jenny
get
just
it?
added some Canadian
Yeah.
content right there. That was pretty good with the A. That was Canadian, eh?
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, is there anything? Let me see what else there is in this article. Is it,
What
oh,
else we
whoa, it's
got?
a short one. There isn't much. But we
Yeah,
do
it's
have two comments, so that could be fun, and they're both anonymous. Let's check them out.
yeah, they're weird comments because I read them
Oh, that's our
too.
favorite comment.
Mm.
No, man, here we go.
Oh no.
All cash offer is not a good offer. The merger of studios and moving forward towards streaming is the way.
This
This is
is
the
the
way.
way.
Which that one isn't a terrible comment.
No.
The one before
And
it.
the other anonymous, or maybe the same person, said, yeah, because Trump supporters are, uh-oh, what?
What?
Anyone working there pretending to be against him, like Colbert and Stewart, don't fall for their. What is.
I don't understand that
Who?
comment
What?
at all.
Who's they?
That was even harder to understand than the title of that Deadline article. Wow.
Thanks for watching that clip. You can find us on the main viewer live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about all of the week's Star Trek news.